Skip it up and that up. So as many of you know, YouTube on January 16th, I made a video about it, implemented new rules and requirements for the YouTube partnership program and for people to get into it. To get into the partnership program from January 16th on out, you had to have 4,000 hours of watch time in the past 12 months and at least 1,000 subscribers or more. And if you already were a partner in the partnership program, you had to meet those requirements by February 20th, meaning again, 4,000 watch time hours in the past 12 months and at least 1,000 subscribers or more. And if you didn't meet those requirements, even if you already were in the partnership program, YouTube was going to remove you from the partnership program if you didn't meet those requirements by today, and that pissed off a lot of smaller creators. Now, because of this, you're going to see hashtags on Twitter from smaller YouTubers. One of the hashtags is demonetization day, and another hashtag is smaller YouTubers. And there's a lot of people that are unhappy that they're losing their monetization and their partnerships on their small YouTube channels. And I know I was very harsh in my initial video, and I still stand by the fact that I feel that YouTube had to put these rules into place, and they should have never, ever removed these rules. Like I've said in the past years ago, YouTube arguably was stricter than they're even being now with these new partnership requirements. And then all of a sudden, magically in 2013, they were like, let's just get rid of all the rules and let anybody who wants to monetize their videos, monetize their videos. In 2017, when you had news articles looking into what videos had ads on them, YouTube realized that was a horrible idea because you would have, like, for example, white supremacist videos with Coca-Cola ads on them. Pretty sure Coca-Cola doesn't want ads on white supremacist or hate videos. Just saying. But what sucks about today, even though I do agree with the rules that YouTube has put into place with the partnership program, is that smaller creators that had nothing but noble intentions are getting their partnerships taken away. And there is a video that I watched that was, it's older. And actually, I just found it today through the Polygon article that I'll have below in the description. Her name is Christine Barger, and here's a snippet of the video. I'll have a link below in the description, and if you want to help her out, one of the things you could do, she actually does create excellent vlogs. I did skim through her channel and look at a few videos, and she does put a lot of good work into her videos. But it is, it sucks to see how much, she's hurt by the fact that YouTube's taking away her partnership. And it means more to her than the money. She kind of feels like she's being kicked out of a place where she thought she belonged. And again, as much as I agree with YouTube's partnership program changes, for people like her who meant nothing but, they wanted just to create quality content, it does suck, and I do genuinely feel for her. Here, take a look.
And I feel stupid for crying because honestly, it's silly. It's not like it's millions of dollars or anything. It's not even about the money. It's about the fact that I've been a part of YouTube for a really long time, and I finally have started to really try on this platform just to feel like they don't care about small creators, and I know they don't.
And there you go. And it sucks to see that. I don't want to see someone who just wanted to upload vlogs and make entertaining content. I don't want to see their partnership getting taken away. Again, I understand why YouTube's taking it away from even the smaller partners that are already in the program, because they want to make sure they're all good actors, and a lot of them are. A lot of them are just like Christine. Okay, but for, all you need is one bad apple to ruin the bunch. And if they partnered someone accidentally that maybe is a white supremacist or, is very sexist or is just promoting hate speech, and they didn't realize when YouTube initially partnered them, that will still make them look terrible. And, it's that mindset of one bad apple ruins the bunch. But it sucks because a lot of the apples are like Christine and they're perfectly fine. But all you need is a couple bad actors to ruin it for everybody. And that's why YouTube is taking people out of the partner program who don't meet the 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months and the 1,000 sub minimum. They're taking them out because they want to make sure that they're not just fly-by-night crazy channels that are uploading a bunch of hateful crap. Now, one of the things that frustrated me about my initial video discussing YouTube's new partnership requirements is a lot of people were saying that I'm an elitist and I just didn't want to see them in the partnership program. And I know one thing I will give people is that in that video I did come across as very combative. which hindsight being 2020, I probably would have approached it differently, to be quite honest with you. But I don't know how much I could say this. I did not approach that video from an elitist perspective. What would it mean, like a perfect example, like Christine over here. I keep on pointing to my laptop because her video is up as I'm making this video. How would I benefit from Christine being taken out of the partnership program? What would it do for me? What would I gain from it? Why would I just feel good for her being removed from the partnership program? I don't want to see a good person like her not be in the partnership program and not being able to monetize her videos when I look through her channel and she makes nothing but good quality content. What would it benefit me? There are even people saying, oh, you want people out of the smaller creators out of the YouTube partnership program because you could get more ads on your videos. I guess maybe to a ridiculously, laughably small extent, I'll make like an extra 1 or 2 shekels a year. I don't even think that'll happen, but okay, if that's where you think I'm coming from, and and whatever. There's people out there, no matter what I say, they're gonna they want to feel that I'm looking at this from an elitist perspective, that I'm like laughing at smaller creators. When I was a smaller creator at one point, where I couldn't monetize my videos, where I couldn't put thumbnails on my videos, I had to just hope that maybe someone would link my video in the right place, like T2 Darlanton did many years ago, that eyes would get on my video and they would get views. I was there. I was once one of you guys. And why would I look down on you? You not being in the partnership program does not benefit me in any way. And if you're a good actor and you were just trying to make quality content, yes, I do feel for you. But what my point was, and I still stand by that point, is I understand why YouTube's putting these rules in place. They should have never gotten rid of them, okay? But they want to make sure that they're not just letting anyone slap ads in their videos, so we deal with another adpocalypse. I do genuinely feel bad for the smaller creators that had nothing but noble intentions that are being affected by this. But I understand why YouTube wants to pull out the smaller creators out of the partnership program who don't meet the requirements, because they want to make sure that some, not all of them, because obviously most of the YouTubers or the smaller YouTubers are just making content like Christine over here. I almost keep on forgetting her name. That's why I had to look down at it again. But there could be 8 million Christines. All you need is one guy making crappy content or making hateful content that ruins it for everybody. Whether you're a content creator that has 1,000 subs or a content creator that has 10 million subs, you just need that one person to cause adpocalypse, what are we at now, 4.0 to happen, and that's it. So I get why YouTube is pulling out the smaller creators. It's frustrating and it sucks, and I don't like seeing good people be pulled out of the program, but I understand why they're doing it. I just wish YouTube didn't change the rules back in the day that allowed anybody to put ads in their videos, because that was an awful, horrible idea. Now I'm going to make this a semi-regular thing on my channel, and I think this is something that larger content creators can do. Hell, people that have way more subs than I do, they could definitely amplify the signal of some of these smaller channels and give them a boost. Is I'm going to start shouting out smaller channels on YouTube that I feel have good content that deserve more eyes on them, because I think that's the way that now these smaller creators are going to get back into the partnership program and begin growing their channels again. So I have 3 channels here. The first one, and I meant to give this dude a shout out a while, actually when YouTube announced their new partnership policies and partnership requirements, he was a smaller YouTuber who understood where I was coming from. He was actually going to get kicked out of the partnership program due to these new rules, but he still understood why YouTube was doing it. And he's a gaming channel called Rax the Great. He makes great content. I've watched his videos, and I suggest you go check him out and sub to his channel. I'll have a link below in the description to his YouTube channel. And the 2 other vloggers that were in the Polygon ad, there's Christine Barger. I suggest you go check out her channel. She has a channel where she goes to haunted houses and haunted trails and mansions and things like that. That's one of her channels. And then she has a vlog channel. I'll have a link to both of her channels in the description. You can check those out too. And another small channel that got demonetized is Peach, Love, and Happiness. She's another channel that does vlogs and things like that. And I checked out some of her videos. She makes good content as well, and she has a super small channel. Go check them out. If you like their content, support them and sub to them. This is how we can help these smaller creators. And I feel that this is something I could do to give back to the YouTube community that has helped me out so much throughout the years. Now, there's one piece of advice that I'll give for people that are frustrated out there who were taken out of the partnership program due to the new rules, and it's this. And I'm by far nowhere near even close to being one of the most successful YouTubers on this website, but I do garner enough traffic that I can make a living. So I'll give you a small piece of advice, and it's a very general, simple one, to be quite honest with you. You just, no matter what rules change, no matter what obstacles come in your way, if you love making content, if you love, interacting with people, if you love talking about whatever your channel is about and you're passionate about it, and you're not just doing this to simply make a quick buck, eventually you'll garner an audience. It could happen in a month. It could happen in 5 years. But if you love what you're doing and it's something you would do for free anyway, you'll get back into that partnership program. And that's not an assumption. That's not me guessing. That's a promise. It may take time. It may take you months, or it may take you years, but you will get there. And if you love what you do, I promise you, you will be successful on YouTube someday. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.